A mixed review from the Pentagon's latest report on military sexual assaults.
Reported assaults are still on the rise, an 8% increase over the past year. But that could be because of changes in the way those sex assaults are handled. The Pentagon says that's encouraged more people to come forward.
We protect our brothers and our sisters in uniform. When someone reports a sexual assault, they need to be embraced and helped, not ostracized or punished with retribution.
Victim says the procedure for reporting military abuse has slightly improved, but there's still a long way to go. He hopes that sharing his experience will help others come forward and stop a destructive trend. Only on KRDO News Channel 13, he talked with Greg Miller about what he thinks needs to change.
Men are victims. They can be harassed by females and men in the service. It's happened to me. I went through it for 4 years. Took about 10 years to finally start getting treatment.
This veteran, who wants to go by the name Scott, doesn't want to show his face. He served this country for over a decade, but what happened in some of that time was a nightmare he still relives.
I have days when I don't sleep at all at night, even with my medications. But Pentagon has to be wrong. And if our congressman is listening to my voice right now, I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk to him.
When we told him about the Pentagon's latest report that the number of reported assaults increased 8%, he didn't believe it. He thinks that number is much higher in reality.
My situation never got reported. My CO was too worried about losing his job, and my senior enlisted did nothing to help me, when yet all these incidents happened right there in front of him. And yet when I went up the chain of command, my life was threatened, my career was threatened, my wife was threatened, but we fought things through. I needed my job, I needed a livelihood, plus I wanted to say I served my country.
He says he contemplated suicide at times, but thanks to his family, he made it through and hopes real change will come soon.
That men are coming forth, and COs and the senior enlisted and COs will quit worrying about losing their job and threatening the people that are victims. And if my voice can help another man come forth and say, hey, I'm not the only one, then maybe more will come forth.
Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.
And Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel also announced 4 directives today to improve the prevention and response programs. They include customized prevention efforts for certain installations and publicizing resources for victims.
The suspect